Good morning. Let me begin today by sharing the future with you. My own promise-filled future, that is. I am proud to say I will be attending the University of Texas at Austin in the fall, where I will pursue my degree in engineering. This mile marker on the now high-speed interstate of my life seemed impossible before I began my journey in the AVID program 6 years ago. I was born as the second son in a destitute household on the dirt road in Guanajuato, Mexico. My family depended on farming and cattle raising for sustenance. After our 4-hour school day concluded, my older brother and I, boys of 8 and 7 years respectively, had to take care of a herd of cattle by ourselves. With no available area to feed our house, we had to lead the cattle to a community area where relatives allowed our animals to graze for leftovers after harvesting the corn and sorghum. Due to my family's limited financial resources, I suffered hunger, scarcity, and want for years. Years that I still count as the most difficult I have ever endured. However, despite their heavy toll on me, I attribute my strength as a human being and my zeal for becoming a better man to the unfortunate circumstances running rampant through the memory of my childhood. While some people might harbor bitterness, AVID has taught me to use trials as the chisel to sculpt my character. Thanks to my experience with poverty, I have grown rich in courage and perseverance, grown into a man who is not afraid of facing any challenge life may bring. Many of us are familiar with the biblical concept of grace and suffering, but I have been lucky enough to see the second half of the promise come to fruition in my life. AVID has helped me to crown the grace that helped me survive my struggles with the glory of education and thereby achievement. At the age of 10, life offered me and my family the opportunity to immigrate to the United States. Upon arriving, my life changed enormously. I was introduced to a new culture, new people, and a new language. But none of this isolated me as much as the lack of friends to help me assimilate to the culture. Although everything hit me at the same time, the language barrier proved the most difficult to surmount in growing relationships. In 7th grade, I saw my opportunity to become more involved with my peers and to further improve my communication skills in the AVID program. Since CISD introduced the program in our district that fall, I was no longer clueless or lost alone. According to our teachers, AVID's goal was to make the dream of attending college a reality for every student willing to give his or her best to accomplish that dream. To me, AVID is not just another school enrichment program. In my life, it has become synonymous with progress, encouragement, and success. My AVID class has become my second family. While my parents have always fostered my growth and hopes for success and continue to support me, they lack the education to help me academically. Unlike those whose parents constantly monitor their grades and help them with their assignments, mine can only provide encouraging words. AVID filled the void left by my parents' inevitable ignorance. Tutors answer my quandaries, teachers helped me organize the stress incurred by advanced classes, and Socratic seminars taught me how to discuss and analyze pertinent issues using parliamentary procedures. While I have often viewed public speaking as a weakness, AVID grew my confidence. In 9th grade, the AVID campus coordinator encouraged me to give a speech to raise funds to expand our program, allowing me to overcome my insecurity and contribute to the organization that contributed to me. 6 years later, I stand here speaking in front of you. I have graduated 8th out of 400 seniors in my class. The highest ranking Hispanic male to graduate from my school in 3 years. I have burgeoned from the boy who had no friends to the elected president of Amigos, vice president of National Honor Society and Student Council, and treasurer of our senior class. AVID's role in my growth is undeniable, and as I exit at mile marker 2012 towards becoming a petroleum engineer, I take every tool AVID has gifted me along for the ride. Each skill I have acquired will serve as a weapon in my armory, a strategical advantage that will help me fulfill my dreams and reach my goals. Some of those who have helped to stock that arsenal of tools are here with us today. Mrs. Stone, who first encouraged me to embrace my natural speaking abilities and pushed me to apply for the opportunity of presenting at the AVID conference this summer. Coach Moore, my senior AVID teacher who has pushed me to strive for my personal best this year. Ms. Rogers, though not an AVID teacher, still an integral guide along my life's path. And finally, Ms. Brooks, our district AVID coordinator, who has been instrumental in ensuring the success of not only the AVID program at my school, but also my individual achievements and excellence. In closing, I would like to take a moment to thank my family for not only bringing me into the world, but also providing me with the encouragement and support I needed to make it this far. Will my parents please stand? Mamá, no tengo palabras para expresar mi amor por ti y mi apreciación por tu apoyo constante. Papá, quiero agradecerte por darme la oportunidad de tener un mejor futuro para todos. Gracias a los dos por hacer de mí el hombre que soy. Mom, I have no words to express my love for you or my appreciation for your continuous nurturing spirit. Dad, I want to thank you most for the opportunity you gave me to make a better future for all of us. Thank you both for making me the man I am today. I also want to extend my most sincere gratitude to each of you in this room for the difference you make in students' lives every day. And finally, I want to thank God for blessing my life with the amazing people and for putting AVID in my path. Thank you very much.